Karen Travers joins me now for more on this. Karen, McCarthy, he's putting the blame on President Biden here. But could he put these fears to rest by voting to raise the debt limit? Walk us through the debate here about using this as a bargaining chip.
Yeah, so Diane, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy will say that the House did do that they passed legislation that does raise the debt ceiling. But it's what else was included in that legislation that the White House does not like. It did come with deep spending cuts, and it was a non-starter then in the Senate, which is, of course, controlled by Democrats. What the White House has been pushing now for months is a clean debt ceiling increase, just a piece of legislation that raises that debt limit, and then they say the next conversation can begin on the budget and spending cuts. And the White House point on this is that this is how it's been done dozens of times before. This is how it was done 3 times during the Trump administration when House Republicans were in charge. So they say that this time shouldn't be any different. But for House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, they're using leverage here, saying, yes, we know the debt ceiling needs to be raised, but we are so concerned about out-of-control spending by this administration that we are not going to agree to do what he wants to do until we get some concessions on the budget and those spending cuts.
Now, the president and Congress are on the clock here. So how close are they to a deal, and what happens if they fail?
The president over the weekend was optimistic that there had been progress made at the talks taking place at the staff level. This was, of course, over the past couple of days because President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy haven't sat down together in a week. But Kevin McCarthy has thrown a lot of cold water on that, saying he does not see any movement and doesn't think there's any progress. The deadline that we keep hearing, of course, is June 1st. That's when the Treasury Secretary says that the government will not be able to pay its bills unless Congress takes action. But Diane, it's May 16th. We gotta have to walk back a little bit here. They have to reach an agreement, then write the legislation, then pass it in the House and Senate. So really the clock is ticking now. And if you listen to the speaker, he thinks they need to have an agreement ready to go by this weekend. And he's not optimistic that that can happen.
All right, White House correspondent Karen Travers, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.